Pent Hall week the assembly. Pent Hall week just this Saturday, guys. I was just home and then I was watching the whole videos and each.
Now you wait. 1, 2, 3. You don't say. I go Shashamura, Shashamura, Shashamura.
And as part of the whole Pent Hall week celebration, there is the Artiste Night where artists come to perform for these students. And this year, some of the artists that passed through was Kweku Smoke.
Officer Nimna Yesishi, Officer Nimna Yesishi, my man Shibi,
But unfortunately, his car got into trouble. Yes, for some reasons, we do not know what happened, we do not know who did it. But then after his performance, he came back to where he had parked his car to take it back home or probably go wherever that he's going, but realized that his car was crashed. When I say his car was crashed, I'm stressing on the car because it's not just any car, it was Corvette. And if you know how much that car cost, you bear with me why I'm stressing on it. Who did it?
You don't see what I see. You don't feel what I feel. But then you
could tell from Kweku's face that the man wasn't having it at all. He was just not pleased with the whole thing. But then what is done is done. We just thank God that his life was safe and nothing bad happened to him. Like I said, it's expensive, but then it is manageable. He can have it checked. But then since he's alive, all we have to say is thank God for his life. So
now you wait. 1, 2, 3. You don't say. I go Shashamura, Shashamura, Shashamura.
I'm beginning to think I like with those who say that we are only sad in Ghana when you do not have data or when you're out of data. Guys, if you remember the last time, I made a story on Chairman Woodsley. And then in one of the stories, he was actually lamenting on radio, telling us how the government is treating him well and all of that. Guess what has happened? People on TikTok have now twisted the whole thing. It has now become a trend on its own. Everyone is also using that same sound, either to say something else about themselves or like just creating something out of the whole Chemamun to me scenario, and it's just so funny.
And if forget off of Monsaria, and forget off of Monsaria,
because you have the original audio of him talking. And then we have the words, the imitations of others who are also saying their own thing. And the one that funnies me most is that of the old woman. Oh, grandma. Like these youngsters are doing it to catch cruise, and then our grandmothers have also joined. All the same, I guess they are just doing it to release some sort of stress because, you know, there's always laughter at the end, so they are just catching some cruise with it. And then that is just by the way. So according to reports, some Ghanaians who made it to Mecca didn't return. What am I talking about? I'm talking about 7 Ghanaians who lost their lives on their pilgrimage to Mecca. Like I said, it's a sad news. And then due to some laws in Saudi Arabia, I believe are in line with Islamic values and practices, as well as the overall law in Saudi Arabia, allows that immigrants who come to Mecca and die there are supposed to be buried there. And yes, that is sad news because you traveled from your country to another country to do some good and you didn't return. We just say our deepest condolences to the bereaved families. It is hard. You might not see your son, daughter, husband anymore, and then they wouldn't be buried here in Ghana, but then in a foreign land. It is sad. But then we just say our deepest condolences. And yes, that is that. This is where I leave you. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and please hit the subscribe button. As always, my name is Didi. I'll see you in my next video.